It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I am Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And it is a Sunday, and we have Game of Thrones to look forward to. We have Rick and Morty to look forward to. So what are we doing? We're doing some uncorking.
And if this comes out in the future, then you can patiently wait for the rest of those things to happen in the following year.
Correct.
But yes, we will be uncorking this David Nicholson Reserve.
David Nicholson Reserve. So if you watched our very first episode of It's Bourbon Night, we did 50 bourbons under $25, and the regular David Nicholson was in that because it was under $25. This is a little bit north of $25. I think this was $30. So this is David Nicholson Reserve, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Extra aged for a smoother, more full-bodied flavor. This fine bourbon offers a distinct, spicy taste with the character and quality you expect from the David Nicholson brand. Like that little vocal fry on the end?
Sure.
Sure. She didn't mean that at all.
Sure.
So, Reserve. When I was first getting into bourbon, I had a theory.
I know this already, but you tell them.
With my friends, if it had Reserve in the title, it was good. Russell's Reserve. Woodford Reserve. Jefferson's Reserve. Even Weller's Special Reserve at, back then, less than $20.
Right, and easily found on the shelf.
Back then. So it's like, if it has Reserve...
And how long ago was that?
Shut your mouth. Hancock's Presidential Reserve.
All them reserves.
All them reserves. So, look at
Ooh,
that!
what a little surprise.
Oh, yeah!
Alright, that's enough.
Okay. Rick and Morty again, sorry. I wasn't expecting that. They keep that covered up? You should lead with that. Okay.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Fake cork, not too bad.
Not bad.
Is it fake?
Yeah, it's fake.
No.
No, it's this.
No, it's real. This
Real
part's
cork.
fake. Fake top. Huh. It looked cheap. I even thought it maybe under that seal would be a twist off.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, like we said, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, distilled and aged in Kentucky, bottled by David Nicholson Distillery, St. Louis, Missouri. Now, this is a Luxco.
It's very deep.
It's got a nuttiness.
Everything has a nuttiness these days.
Definitely smelling the
It's got-
proofage,
it's
if
got-
that is okay to say.
Yes, I think that. I think it's got like a hint of nuttiness.
It's got either I can't tell. It has a familiar, like, it's either Four Roses
It smells
or
like Four
Buffalo
Roses.
Trace.
It has a floral note that Four Roses often is like floral forward in the nose.
Yes, and on their, like, barrel proof stuff, it's got that barrel.
It has the barrely
smell.
Yes. All right. If you blindfolded me and told me this is Four Roses, I think I might believe you.
Well, hey, distilled and aged in Kentucky, so it might be Four Roses. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Cheers.
Cheers. Clink. Hey, hey!
That's good. You guys.
Whoa!
Oh, and the nuttiness, and
The
it does come
nuttiness.
through, but it's in it's like the third act.
Wait, I'm just trying to see how long this finish is. I do like the finish. It feels like if I run air over the tongue, it's like a whiff of
I just hit myself in the teeth with a glass.
a whiff of nuts and
Bolts.
barrel. Nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
No, that would be a bad bourbon.
Yeah.
Very bad bourbon. Not super long. It's kind of gone now. But that
I like this.
initial.
I like this. It is.
Why's it gotta
Just-
be dry though?
It is dry. It is dry. I will say that. That doesn't really bother me as much, I think, as it bothers you.
Yeah, that.
It does not have an oily,
It's a little bit of a
buttery,
killer for me.
nothing like that. Like, it does leave your mouth dry. Other than that, I think it's got great balance of flavors. It's not sweet, but it's not sweet. It's not spicy, but it's not spicy.
It's got a great nose.
It does have a great nose. And, I mean, I'm just astonished, like, for the price. And
$30?
honestly, I was like, this label is ugly. And I am not going to like what's in this bottle. And that is why you should never judge a book by its cover, as my mom always said.
Absolutely.
Or someone.
But you know, when you're starting out on your bourbon journey, just like I did, you go to the store and you do buy because of the label.
Yeah.
I mean, if barring like a friend telling you, hey, you need to check out this or that, you just go and you buy by the label. I mean, that's why I got Jefferson's really early on. That's why I got.
But it is good.
It is. Well, I kind of got into that reserve thing, so that's why I got like
Right.
Russell's and so forth. But it was really the the cool bottles.
Yeah.
That's what gets you in. You're
It's marketing. I mean,
marketing.
That's their job, is
Yeah.
to market to you and make
Definitely.
you believe that you want it. And
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Well, again, this they put on the
I
bottom
would
shelf.
invest in a redesign of this bottle.
Everyone's
but what's
doing it.
inside is delicious. I mean, is it my most favorite? No. But is it great? Now I think I want to add a bottle to my bar. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And, so no age, but that means it's at least 4 years old.
At least 4.
And I would say this is probably a 4 to 5.
I would say that it's a blend.
Maybe a blend of
4 to 6.
Some 6
Yeah.
to 7 year.
It's a contender. I would like to blind this with the Evan Williams 1783.
Oh,
I would.
guys, that's serious.
Yeah. But it will never beat it on value. It will never beat it on value. Because that's like
Correct.
$16, $17 a bottle, and this is, you said 30-ish? Yeah.
$29.99.
Yeah, so
I'm loving the initial taste of this. I think the 100 proof is giving you that tongue kick that you want.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're drinking water. You're drinking bourbon, not water. To get that right. It is a pretty quick finish, though. It doesn't really linger. But
I mean,
I do appreciate the barrel and the nut notes on there. Not really caramely or vanilla-y like a lot of bourbons are. This is more
it's deep.
barrel forward.
It's very like deep
leather,
yeah,
tobacco-ish.
Leather, oak. What else
Like a
is
lot
there?
of Four Roses. I mean, I would be shocked if
But the
this
nose
isn't
is
Four
perfumed.
Roses.
I mean, it's.
It's probably not. We're probably wrong.
I don't think it is because
It's probably Heaven Hill, Buffalo Trace.
I tend to shy away from
Turkey, I
the lower priced Four Roses, and not because of the price point, but I think because of.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, Yellow It. Here's the thing. Yellow Label Four Roses is all 10 of their recipes combined into one.
Banana nut bread.
Banana nut bread. Small batch is 3 to 4, and then single barrel is just one of those recipes.
Like it better, but
So
like which one's better?
what if this is Four Roses and it's like a different 3 or 4 recipes
All
combined
right,
together?
I'll give you that. Okay, could be.
Because they wouldn't want it to taste like their small batch.
You are this is speculation. only.
Complete speculation. I mean, we could probably Google it and find out, but you do that. We're busy.
Tell us more if you know.
Come on. So, in conclusion, recommend.
I recommend if your general price point is around $30 or less and you are trying to discover more bourbons, I say yes, try this. If you are in a lower price point and looking for something to buy up to, as a special treat, this might not be it for you. I think I can think of lots more around $30,
Sure,
but I would rather
value?
recommend. Value is good.
This beats the socks off of its lower priced
Oh, for sure.
predecessor.
For sure.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna get the regular David Nicholson, just scratch it, get this guy instead.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the lower priced David Nicholson is also 100 proof. David Nicholson Reserve, which continues my age-old theory. If it has Reserve in the title, it's good.
So you love Woodford. To be continued. Thank you, Chad.
Woodford is a stepping stone bourbon. More on that later. All right. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Okay. And until next time, drink more
Bourbon.
bourbon. I'm Pickle Rick!
Oh, good God, I should have seen that coming.